I had a patient once. He was in his early 40s and he came in to see me and he had a bit of weight around his belly. He was struggling in the day with his mood. And he said, Doc, I always feel like eating. And there was all kinds of things going on. But in essence, he was starting his day with sugary cereal. Okay. And I could track his day and his mood and his energy and his fatigue and his focus. And I thought, I'm pretty certain that the way he starts his day is impacting the rest of his day. And he doesn't realize this, okay? So we did an experiment. I said, okay, you've been starting your days for years with this sugary bowl of cereal. And you've read the marketing, you think it's healthy. Would you be interested in doing something that I call eat dinner for breakfast? And he said, what do you mean? I said, what do you have for dinner? He goes, well, I like a good dinner. So he was pescatarian, Mel, and he would eat salmon and roasted vegetables in the evenings. I said, okay, could you make extra in the evening and then have the leftovers for breakfast? He goes, well, yeah, I could do that. I haven't done that before. I said, this is just an experiment. And this is a big principle of my entire approach, Mel. I offer them to my patients as experiments, not as prescriptions. What I want to do is inspire that patient to go, hey, listen, you know what it feels like to start your day like this.
Right.
What does it feel like for you when you start your day with something else? So then for the next week, he literally did this. And, it would be often in the morning, he'd have salmon and roasted vegetables like sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts, whatever.
One ingredient
foods.
Yep.
The salmon protein, which is satiating, can keep you full for longer. And he came in to see me a few weeks later. He goes, Dr. Chachi, I feel like a completely different person, right? I'm better at work now. I have more concentration, more focus. I'm not actually hungry till 2 p.m., right? And this is the thing people don't realize about hunger. People think they're not eating enough. Sometimes you're eating the wrong thing, which is making you hungry. So literally that one change for him taught him how important it was to start his day with these one ingredient foods. And then what's so important about that, Mel, is that he is paying attention to how he feels. So then what happens later is that he wants to continue doing that, not because I asked him to, no, because something else has happened. He has felt the difference.